gonna be a fucking mess, babe.
I know.
I feel like here's the thing. It's been 2 weeks and good morning. It's been 2 weeks since we were like 3 weeks since we recorded, but it's been like 3 years. Like,
I know.
The longest, almost a month. Oh
yeah,
my
no.
God.
So hi y'all. How guys everybody doing? I was off for a week to have fun, and then my body was like, "Oh, you had one of the best weeks of your life, huh? Let's fuck that up for the next couple of weeks."
Right.
So then I get the stomach flu.
Oh no.
And at the tail end of said stomach flu, I turn my head and I cough, and I feel this popping sound in the back of my neck, and so now my neck is fucked. It's getting better. It's actually, I'd say it's 70% better than it was a week ago.
Please don't go to a chiropractor for that.
Fuck no. People are stupid for suggesting that to me. Like, you need to get checked. I'm like, I stretched my muscle. That's it. The chiropractor will make it worse. So fuck no.
Chiropractors kill people. That's not a real doctor. No.
I take ibuprofen every 8 hours.
To any
Tylenol.
chiropractors in our audience.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. I take ibuprofen every 8 hours. Tylenol every 4, and I'm good. And I'm almost healed. And I have this really badass like ice pack on the back of my neck, and it feels so fucking good because it's so hot outside.
Right.
So I'm not sweating my ass off. Anyway, but that's why I've been off, y'all. My body's just like, fuck you.
Hey, are you in your mid-40s?
I know, right? But on the plus side, I went to the doctor this week and I got weighed, and I've lost 29 pounds between the running and the stomach flu.
Nice.
So my taco diet's working. And I can't wait to get back to fucking running because goddamn, I miss it. It's like my one high now, other than the drugs. But it's
Wizard Panda got to join us today. Yay! Sorry,
I never get to join but I'm unsupervised. So this is the perfect episode to join us. Headphones recommended.
This is not going to be pretty. This is going
to be
yeah. So if it's a muscle thing in your neck, have you tried Aleve?
It gives me the worst heartburn.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah.
I
love Aleve, but it gives me the worst heartburn. I just can't do it.
It's so good for muscle pains and cramping and all that shit. So
yeah.
Yes, I went to the doctor this week and I got weighed, and I saw the number and I was like, sweet, because I'm like 210 pounds of fuck you right now. And it's amazing because that's what something like martial arts training does, is I'm so much harder to move. And I'm because now, would I like for this weight to be more muscle than fluff as it is? Sure. But I'm a 46-year-old person with a uterus. That's not gonna, the fluff is here. And it's just gonna, it is what it is. But yeah, I just like, fuck these guys. They can't hurt me. I can't be kidnapped. I'm so heavy. I'm never getting moved to a second location. I am
never
violent and stout. Nobody's hurting me. I love it.
I do too.
Anyway.
Before we record, Heather, are you ready for the Odyssey?
I might actually go see a movie in the theater because of this fucking movie. I haven't been in a movie theater since COVID, because like it's just not worth it. Like they haven't put out a movie that it would ameliorate the risk enough, you know?
Right.
But for this,
I'm hearing really good things about it. I listened to the soundtrack last night. Holy shit!
Do you know how long it is?
It's 3 hours. I mean, it's a long movie.
That might change my calculation, because look, my bladder can't do 3 hours.
Hey, it's the other Stephanie. Take what?
NSAIDs with ice cream. If over-the-counter pain medication gives you reflux, take it with ice cream.
Oh, I have the best ice cream place around the corner too. That's awesome. Yeah, it's 3 hours in the theater. Yep. Yeah, I'm Nolan movies go one or the other for me. I hate it or I love it. There's no middle ground. Right? So Dark Knight's one of my favorite movies, but I fucking hated Oppenheimer. I need you to mic your actors.
Right.
Nolan, I'm sorry.
Right.
I get why you do it. It's so pretentious though.
Yeah.
But he did the same shit in Dunkirk, and I fucking love Dunkirk, so I don't know.
Your mom, Kirk. Yeah, so we should probably record a podcast. It's going to be a long one.
Yeah, just to warn y'all, this is going to be a hell of a ride, y'all. So I've started recording.
Oh, shit. I should do that, too. Okay. I have also hit record. All right. Do we want to clap?
Yep.
Are you done? Can you expel those demons? You good?
The demons. Okay, let's go.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Hooray! All right, I'm gonna minimize you and the chat because you're all very distracting, and I'm not gonna be able to barely gonna be able to keep on track today because it's been like 3 weeks since we recorded, and I can't. This is gonna be a hot fucking mess.
I love it. I'm here for it.
This is the episode to do it on. If we're going to be fucking random chaos, it should be the Q episode, the naked Q episode.
Yeah, I need to adjust one thing on my sound. Oh, sorry, girl.
Okay.
Okay, got it. We're good.
You good? We're still recording. Everything's good.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still alive somehow, some way. Okay,
but I meant in your software. I don't care about your existential crisis.
That's so hot. Y'all, I'm so sorry. It's been a while. It's my fault. It's been a while. Oh God, that song. I fucking hate that song. Or I hate that band. I had a week break, then I got sick, and then my neck decided to fuck up. So it's been a little bit, but I'm here. I'm mostly recovered. I still have a little bit of pain in my neck. But you know what? We're talking about the best possible episode we could ever be talking about, considering the week I've had at work.
Oh my God.
And I'm ready to fuck this. What's that? Fuck this face in the day.
Yeah. Fuck this face in the day.
Yeah.
So this episode, between this episode and Interview with the Vampire Lestat, those are the threads holding my sanity together for the past almost a month. That's it. That's all I've got. Because everything is madness right now.
So I have to be honest. I did not. I told myself I wasn't going to watch the Interview with the Vampire stuff until all that shit was done, because I had a feeling it was going to be one of those shows where it's like, if I have to wait a whole summer or a couple months for a new season, I'm going to set myself on fire. But when I got sick, I was like, I need to watch something new. Fuck it, I'm going to get into Interview with the Vampire. And then I immediately started chatting with Steph like, what the fuck is this show? And thank God this show did not exist when I was a 15-year-old kid.
Oh my God. Okay.
Because God.
Y'all, I mean, obviously, okay, the Vampirella vibes in this bitch didn't come from nowhere. I discovered Anne Rice at my freshman year in high school.
Yeah, same.
And that's a lot. And so I became vampire obsessed, but not to the same degree as my boyfriend at the time, who would be like, "Oh my God, I think I'm turning into a vampire. Look, my fingernails are getting so glassy." And I'm like, "I see the nail polish. It's on the table. It's right there, Brandon. What are you doing?
Brandon?
You're going to be the vampire Brandon? Really?"
Wait, do we both have goth boyfriends named Brandon at one point in high school?
They were really thick on the ground. You could throw a rock and hit a goth named Brandon.
Oh my God. Well, it's weird because San Antonio had a weird goth culture. Mexicans love goth culture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I had I dated a couple guys who were into that genre, and I was kind of in between grunge and goth personally. But Anne Rice books at the time, y'all, were my fucking poison.
Well, it was such a revelation, right? Because it was here it's her prose is so rich. And look, the bitch is problematic. To be clear,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's got to think everybody's so pale and beautiful, everybody,
and white,
and so pale, and the pinnacle of beauty is whiteness. That's definitely her agenda, but whatever. I'm talking about past me who didn't see that. I only saw poetry, and so this was huge for my media literacy, was getting into Anne Rice. And so that's actually the most fun thing about watching that series now, is I'm seeing online a new generation of people who are like, hold on, but unreliable narrator and nuance, and if this is what was actually happening, then why did he say this? And I'm watching people, we bitch a lot about the media literacy crisis crisis in the world right now. But Interview with the Vampire Lestat fans are learning it in real time. And if Sam Reed's glistening abs are the spoonful of sugar that make that medicine go down and educate an entire new generation, I am here for that.
Yeah, I mean those shows do not, like, they treat you like an intelligent adult, and
exactly.
Honestly, that audience doesn't deserve it, but like, holy shit.
Learning. But they're
learning,
like
yeah.
out there and discussing it and like and unpacking tropes and stuff, and like you can tell that because I saw somebody post, I because of the show I started reading Interview with the Vampire. Help me! This is the first time I've read a book from third person point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so much of the like I think it really got popularized with the Hunger Games. The first person point of view became very, very popular, and it's big in the romance genre. But what a challenge to finally be reading, and this is your first third person point of view book is Anne Rice. Amazing. So that's really been holding it together for me, like renewing some faith in humanity, is watching people educate themselves in real time about media because of sexy vampires. Oh, perfection.
Yeah, it's like the 90s all over again.
It's so good. Oh, also the 90s all over again. Can we I'm in favor of certain 90s things coming back, like Interview with the Vampire and Clearly Canadian. Did you know Clearly Canadian is back?
No.
Yeah, they're not only back, y'all, for those of you who don't know, in the 90s, there was a wonderful, magical, sparkly, fruity drink called Clearly Canadian, came in an absolutely precious little glass bottle. My goth heart collected the bottles and melted candles on them artistically. Okay, so that was a thing. Oh, God. That was so cool. I was so cool. I thought I was so cool. Anyway, yeah, Clearly Canadian, my absolute favorite, disappeared for a while. Now they're not only back, they have a social media account. They're on Threads. I follow them now.
Wow.
Clearly Canadian.
Wow. So, that's awesome.
I'm so excited. Yeah. So yeah, those are things from the 90s we can bring back. That would be fine.
Yeah. Music style is of the 90s are coming back too. Like there's two bands I started listening to that are like of the Britpop genre. There's this girl band that's a grunge band that's badass, and they're like basically they started off as like a Courtney Love cover band, and then they started writing their own music. So you can kind of hear it, like shit like that. I'm just like I love how things boomerang sometimes, and I'm here for it.
That's allowed to happen. There are other things from the 90s we don't need to bring back.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
In chat, Wizard Panda says, speaking of the 90s, Garbage released a new album, and it's their last album, which is sad.
Yeah, Garbage? So. Okay, well, I'm going to be and
their last tour, if they're coming to your neighborhood, you see them, because this is their last tour. Shirley Manson's fucking done with the music industry, and I love her.
Don't blame her. Don't blame her. What a fucking force. Okay.
By the way, we need to enter the show, but before we do that, we do record these live, y'all. So on Patreon, if you go to patreon.com/Divas podcast for $5 a month, you can attend our recordings. You can chat with us in real time, and we're a messy group of bitches, unedited, so you get some extra content here and there.
My God, especially today. It's always a hot mess coming back after a hiatus, and we're talking about a Q episode today, so nothing good is going to happen.
Right.
All right, we should intro the show. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Holodeck Divas, the podcast where a woman and a gay man express their opinions about Star Trek. My name is Stephanie. I'm the woman half of the show, and extra in the back of the scene when there was a naked Q who turned around when you didn't have to turn around. I see you.
I see you.
We see each other.
There's so much behind the scenes comedy about that. And hi, everybody. I'm Chris. I'm that homo. Well, I'm great with groups, sexual. And Steph, you only dislike me. There are others in the cosmos who truly despise me.
Right. Oh, wow. Relatable.
I know, right? I was like, I feel seen right now.
Damn it, Q. All right. I got a couple of things before we get into why we're here today. Do you have anything?
I'll follow your lead.
Okay, so...
I will follow you. Sorry.
It's that kind of day.
It is.
All right, so in our ongoing series of ways to help in the screaming dumpster fire that is 2026, just a friendly reminder, despite everything that's going on, despite the this is, by the way, today is July 17th, 2026. Last night, the president took to the airways to give a primetime address, and normally presidents do this kind of thing to talk about a pandemic or a massive natural disaster or, some kind of intelligence scandal that's going on. This president did it because he had a bunch of lies he wanted to tell for 30 minutes. So that was super fun. But despite that, and despite everything else that's going on politically, globally, in this, I just want to remind us all that the Trump administration is not unstoppable. They
Correct.
are not. This is not a juggernaut. This is a pack of racist idiots, greedy racist idiots, okay? What they want us to think that they are unstoppable, but they actually lose a lot and often. So to help us keep perspective, excuse me, 1 second. The snot is
Bless
trying
you.
really hard to do a thing. Whoa.
Nice.
Okay.
That's
help
hot.
us stop. To help us keep perspective on the incredible losing streak of these terrible, terrible people, I have a couple of recommendations to make. There is a TikTok creator, Amanda's Mild Takes. She does a weekly series called Donald Trump's L's for the Week. Very uplifting. I love it. Sometimes she gets to do 2 of them because that's how frequently these motherfuckers lose. The Rachel Maddow show every Monday does a pretty good breakdown at the beginning of the show, listing all the ways that the Trump administration's authoritarian overreach is being pushed back by regular, everyday people and their lawyers. So the lawyers are key here because that is how we're fighting back. Yes, we want people to march in the streets and we want people to vote and we want people to make your presence known and your objections clearly stated. But the lawyers are the front lines warriors on actually measurable change. Okay, so I also recommend lawfaremedia.org. It is a website. It has a Trump administration litigation tracker. Last time I looked at it, they had 321 active cases that they were tracking against the Trump administration, and 15 cases have been ruled against the federal government at that time. The numbers are constantly in flux. Mm-hmm. But they are constantly being taken to court, and Lawfare Media is a good way to keep track of that. So, the way that you can help, aside from just holding on to some kind of optimism that they can in fact be defeated, a way that you can help is supporting the lawyers that are fighting the Trump administration. Say what you will about the justice system, and there is a lot to say. The vast majority of it still functions to protect us from evil people and to right egregious wrongs. Okay? So I recommend if you can, donate or at least boost the signal for groups like the ACLU, the Human Rights Campaign, the NAACP, and democracyforward.org. That is another group that I've recently come across that is also helping in this regard. Also, bonus shout out to the Civil Service Law Center. They're actually a firm. You cannot donate to them, but they are representing career civil servants who were fired by the government for being too good and honest at their job. And so they've got class action lawsuits going against Health and Human Services. And, the crazy fucking weather we're having right now that we can barely keep track of because all of our apps are inaccurate because all of these weather experts at the NOAA got fired. Yeah, they're being represented too by the Civil Service Law Center. So the Trump administration can and has been many, many times defeated. Help support the people that are continuing to do that. That's how you can help in 2026.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Steph, pause real quick. I forgot to do one thing. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my fan, and so that's stupid.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully my filter blocks most of it out. Steph, here's how stupid Trump is.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah. If I were to say, I don't know, disrupt an election,
right,
I wouldn't do a primetime address to indicate that's exactly what I'm going to do, which gives my adversaries, i.e. the states, an opportunity to lawyer up ahead of time.
Yeah, well,
it's
that's
so
narcissism
stupid.
For you.
Oh, God, it drives me fucking nuts how stupid he is. It's a blessing,
Well,
thank God.
yeah, thank God they're stupid.
But I have an aversion to stupidity, and just seeing it in real time all the time, it's so bad. I almost feel sorry for him. Not enough to care.
Technically, what's going on right now between him and Mitch McConnell, there's a lot of elder abuse, like Weekend at Bernie's level elder abuse going on in Washington. Just forcing these people who should be in homes or perhaps allowed to get off of machines and just die already, just wander around and prop up this government, and it's ridiculous. But is it technically elder abuse? Yes. Should it technically be stopped? Yes, but they're evil.
Well, this is so I did finish a book called Regime Change, which
read it.
Which was like, girl, it was the tea was brimming. But Maggie Haberman, one of the co-authors of it, reported already that the speech he wanted to do last night was all him. He wanted to do it. Nobody else wanted him to do it, but he was like literally like moping around the White House, screaming at people, "I want to get this done." Nice. And now you see the result of that. It's so fucking terrible. Anyway.
I do like that finally, we have some organizations, major corporations, who are going, you know what? No, we're not going to broadcast this. ABC and NBC both refused to air the address, and that was great.
Well, CBS did air it, and they fact-checked the whole fucking thing in real time. I was like, holy shit.
Pieces of it are being aired so that it can be checked.
Yeah.
But like, it's really hard to keep up with that many lies happening at once. But okay, we got to move on.
Yep.
Okay. So last time that we did a Holodeck Divas episode, you asked me if I had seen the Strange New Worlds trailer, and I had not at that moment. I have seen it several times since then now. Oh my God, that's Joe Morton. Like, the guy, I know him best as Dyson from Terminator 2. Like, he's magnificent. I love him. He's
amazing.
I dreamcast him and Giancarlo Esposito as like hot brothers. Like, they could do like
brothers, huh?
Like a crime movie or something. Like they do heists and stuff and be sexy. Anyway, I'm very excited for Strange New Worlds.
I forget which sci-fi book it was, but he narrated. He did a narration for a book, and his voice.
It's so good. He's so good. Strange New Worlds remains excellent Star Trek. 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, should we get into why we're here today?
Let's get right into it, because this is gonna be a long one, y'all.
Yeah, get comfortable. Holy shit. Okay, so what we're doing on this podcast is we're watching through the entire Star Trek visual story in release order, not chronological order like we do over on Dark Side Divas. For Star Wars, it's release order over here because these bitches have time travel, and we can barely keep it together to maintain a line of thought over a 3-week hiatus. We're not going to be untangling time travel. That's not a thing we can do. No. So we started with some cherry-picked episodes from the original series, watched a bunch of movies, got into Star Trek The Next Generation, dismayed by some of the content in the first couple of seasons, but now, here in Season 3, for better or worse, we are watching every single episode, and today we are talking about Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 3, Episode 13, Deja Q.
Oh my God.
Do you have an intro?
Diva date 311. Amber is the color of your energy.
Oh, what?
A moon is about to smash into a planet, devastating an entire civilization of people with very terrible faces. Would it be such a loss? By the way, why is there a naked supreme being on my bridge? Did Steph and Chris write this episode?
Y'all, this episode, Chris and I were talking about this. This episode starts with a beautiful naked man and ends with a mariachi band. This was made for us.
This was this was taken right out of my soul.
Yeah. It's a little on the nose, racially speaking.
Like,
if I'm
a little
being
bit too
honest.
much. Yeah. But what's cool, there's like personal connection with me in this episode that I didn't know about, and nice. I got to dive deep into San Fernando Valley history. It was really cool. Yeah, It's awesome. That's awesome.
All right, so this is going to be a long one. So I'm going to get to who did this to us.
Whose fault is this, and how can I thank them?
Right, exactly. All right, this episode is directed by Les Landau. You may remember Les Landau from previous outings with this series, such as when he was the uncredited rescue director for the fucking Code of Honor episode. That started his whole career.
Oh, God.
Here. He also directed The Schizoid Man, Samaritan Snare, The Survivors, and like 20 more episodes of this series. Les Landau is in it to win it. This episode is written by Richard Dennis. This is his first written by credit.
Okay.
Previously, he was an executive story editor on like The Booby Trap, The Enemy, The Price, The Vengeance Factor, and many, many, many more episodes to come. He's involved. Also credited on this episode are Ronald D. Moore and Melinda M. Snodgrass.
Cool.
So, I'm seeing where a lot of the clever is coming from.
Yeah.
It's good shit. Do you have anything on the behind the scenes of this before we get into the episode itself?
So this was one of the last episodes where Roddenberry himself actually had influence over the script.
Wow.
They were going to go with the premise that Q was faking it the whole time, but Roddenberry was like, "No, it's so much better if he didn't.
Nice.
It'd be so much better if like Q was like literally inconvenienced by mortality."
Yeah.
So they changed that, and I think that's really cool. It's really important to note in terms of the production aspects of this episode. It's interesting that this episode appears in the middle of the season, but it was actually one of the last episodes that they filmed.
Okay.
The cast is extremely stressed out. People are already talking, is there going to be another season? We have no idea. There's been so much infighting with the pre-production team. Actors are just frustrated. They're ready to be done. And then you have, and then John shows up to set, ready to be Q. And he's like he's fresh. Like he hasn't been on set. He hasn't been involved with the drama.
Right,
He's just bouncing from project to project. He is sunshine manifest, right? And his performance is giving everybody permission to be silly, to laugh, and it just the whole production goes haywire. The director had hopes that he was going to be able to stage more people in the background. Because he had this idea that it would be funny as fuck if Q is bitching about mortality while being in a throng of people at all times, right?
Right.
But nobody could keep a straight face and stay in character long enough, so they had to change all of the blocking for the episode like midway through.
Nice.
So bear in mind, like people are like literally having like meltdowns in the background while Q is doing his thing.
Yeah. No, it's what a breath of fresh air. I've always seen that in interviews with this cast. Anytime John Delancey comes in, they love a Q episode because he was such a breath of fresh air. He was also one of the only actors on the show who was able to get away with improvising outside of the script.
Yep.
Because this show famously was very, very rigid. Like what was on the page was what you said. If it said do not, you did not say don't.
Yeah.
You know? Shit like that.
Now, Heather, I don't know if... I know he's tall, right?
He's tall, yeah.
But like for some reason, the way the camera angles were done for this episode, it was far more pronounced to me. Like there's that one scene where him and Worf are in the elevator together or whatever, and I'm like, God, because Michael Dorn's not a short man.
He's not. No.
And I'm just like, God damn, Q is tall, like fucking tall.
Every time they're walking, like it's him and Data walking down the hall. Like Brent Spiner is a perfectly average-sized man.
Yeah.
And he's having to look up.
Yeah.
Because John Delancey's a giant.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's hot. He's hot. Everything's hot. Okay. Anything else before we get into the episode itself?
I'll have more stuff in the episode.
All right. Sprinkle it in. Everything is chaos today. All right. So we open the episode with a captain's log. We are in orbit around Brielle 4 to help because their moon is about to crash into the planet. It's a very, very serious apocalyptic scenario. Surely nothing wacky will happen.
The aliens, I don't remember what they're called. I'm my only criticism of this episode, I fucking hate the makeup.
I hate it so much. Okay, so
the mouths are fucking me up.
Really quick, Brielle 4 is a Federation world. It's in the Alpha Quadrant. It is the home planet of an unnamed sentient humanoid species with anus mouths. I
hate it.
Did you ever see that show Preacher?
I've seen an episode.
Based on the comics. Based on the comics, there's one character in the show named, well, I'm sure he has a different name, but I only know him as Arseface because he tried to kill himself with a shotgun. He tried to shoot he got shot in the face with a shotgun, and so now he's got this anus face. His mouth is like just a little anus. That's what these people look like. These people look like Arseface to me.
I just hearing them talk and then watching their faces move.
It doesn't match.
It's so bad. Like I needed makeup to come up with something else.
Because like clearly the actors are freely able to move their mouths behind the prosthetic.
Right.
But the fact that I can see their mouths move, but it's not moving right.
It's not moving.
Fucks with me.
Yeah.
Like I do not like it when mouth movement does not match audio. That's just an uncanny valley me thing. It's no shade to the actors. They did a great job.
No, they work with what they got, but I needed makeup to come up with something different.
That was not good. No, that was a lot of A lot of blinking anuses on that screen.
Fish Cart the Lemon Shark in chat says, so would that be a blow job or an anal job?
Yes. Porque no los dos.
Oh, Lord.
All right. The episode. Okay. So the bridge crew, it's all very serious, and we're all dedicated, educated professionals here. We are brainstorming solutions. No Riker, we cannot just blow the moon up.
Yeah, into a million pieces so that they can all fall to the planet. That sounds like a dumb idea.
But I love you for suggesting it. Way to contribute, Himbo. Good job. We do establish we have 29 hours until impact. We have no idea why this is happening. Here's the thing, though. They're throwing around some numbers, okay? This moon, according to data, is currently only 500 kilometers away from the surface of the planet.
I don't know what that means.
For ugly Americans out there like me and Chris, that's 310 miles. Now,
that doesn't sound very far.
It's not. For perspective, here on Earth, our Earth moon is 384,400 kilometers away from the surface of the planet. That's 238,855 miles away. Mm-hmm. That is a safe distance. So this moon is literally like about to hit the planet. It's so close. And if our moon got that close to us, the chaos it would cause just from the tides alone would like eradicate half of the human population. Okay?
Yeah, so Long Beach would be gone.
The closeness of this, it must be a very small moon, is the only way that I can explain how incredibly close this is, and they're not all already dead. You know? And so that was, my nerd brain got stuck on the numbers, and I had to say something about that. All right, we're going to move on. Okay.
Wow, look at you, science. Good job.
That's the last of the intelligent science from me in this episode.
I know, there's a lot of sci-fi gibberish. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so they call up Geordi, and they're like, hey, Geordi, can we fix this moon thing? And we're going to ding the authentic sci-fi gibberish counter and just leave that running for the rest of the episode. I have no idea what he says or what he does, but he works on it real hard for the whole episode. He's so smart and so competent. Good job.
Yeah, I believe Geordi.
Yeah. And I would like to note, Riker tells Worf to call in all the Federation ships in the area to come help them with this problem. They don't.
They don't fucking show up.
Nobody shows up, okay? But anyway, we're in the middle of all of this. We're doing our jobs. We're so competent and on point. Everybody, boners for everybody. Love all of you. But then there's a horrible metallic screeching noise. What the fuck is that? Oh no! Surprise! Naked Q is floating in the bridge.
Sure.
And then he falls to the floor, looks up and goes, red alert. Space the final frontier.
What the fuck?
Fuck just happened. Okay, we have to talk about Naked Q.
We...
So I warned you, Chris, I have a visual aid. I want you to share it with our patrons. Let me just pull it up real quick. I'm going to drop it in our chat there. Pull up that screenshot and share it with the class, please.
Oh, shit, you didn't. Okay, it'll take me a little bit, but go ahead.
It's in Facebook, yeah.
Okay.
Doobie-doobie-doo. I can wait.
How do I do this?
Share your screen and open the image.
Yeah, but it's a little bit more involved for me. Continue your...
How can I send this to you so you can share it?
How about you can share your screen through StreamYard if you have it on your computer.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on.
And I can present it for you.
I don't know how to do that. Hold on.
So there's a monitor icon with a plus sign in it.
Ha. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I don't have anything embarrassing.
Yeah, hide your other porn. We don't want to get banned again for that.
Well, because my screen is large. I'm not sure which screen it's going to share.
Hee hee.
How about this? Hold on. No. Yes. That. Go. What the fuck?
There we go.
All right. So this moment, for those of you who are watching live, this is the moment where Q has appeared naked and is floating in midair, and the crew has turned around. Let's focus on the faces, shall we? Let's start at the back of the room. That extra, she didn't need to turn around.
Nope.
Most of the extras in the back of the bridge don't turn around. The reason she has turned around is, according to John Delancey himself, this scene. So we can see his entire hip and half of his ass, right? He is naked. And apparently, this is at a time in Hollywood production where they didn't have the dick sock yet.
Right.
But so they had him in like a jock strap thing, and it was really difficult to try and get this shot without showing the straps of the jock strap. And John Delancey is laying naked on this like metallic platform thing. It's incredibly uncomfortable. It's cold. He doesn't want to be here, and he finally gets frustrated and is like, "Okay, everybody who doesn't want to see a little skin,
get off
the set now." And then he just drops the jock strap and he gets back on the platform, and they do it in one take. So this is full bits and tackle out. Very, very nude John Delancey. So everybody that's on that set is there because they want to be clear.
Well, he does tell variations of the story where Patrick Stewart says, "Do I have to be in the shot?" And it's like, "Yes, you're the captain." So it's not like necessarily everybody that's there wants to be there.
Right. So that extra in the back, she's there because she wants to be. Shout out to Marina Sirtis, keeping it together on the face.
She's a professional.
Yeah, and like Michael Dorn too. But there's this like spectrum from the extra across the shot all the way to look at Patrick Stewart's face.
He is horrified. Horrified.
That is not Jean-Luc Picard in that shot, everybody. That is Patrick Stewart.
Yep.
And he is trying desperately to come to grips with what he is beholding before him. And I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
Quote from Patrick Stewart: "I'm thinking I'm a goddamn Shakespearean actor, and I'm staring at John naked on a metal table." Yes, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But they got it done in one take, and everybody got to put their clothes back on, and we're good. We're good. But I just love that shot right there. So.
It's amazing.
All right, we're moving on. So yes, that is a naked man, and everybody is dealing with it in their own special way. All right. Space the Final Frontier. Do you have anything else on that, by the way?
No, but yeah, if you ever go to like a convention and John's there talking about Q, he's gonna tell that story. It's one of his favorite absolute stories, and it was also one of the first scenes that they shot of the episode. It set the stage for how like zany the entire filming process was going to be. Absolutely,
this was off the rails.
Yeah.
Just amazingly. All right, so Space the Final Frontier, Enterprise gets her zoomies out, and we're back. Captain's log, hey, we still don't have any solutions to the moonpocalypse that's going on Brielle 4 right now.
But now we have a reason to blame someone.
Yeah, he says, but with the arrival of Q, we now have a good idea of the cause. You shady bitch.
Right.
but like not a nonsensical conclusion to leap to at all. So, all right. So Q has clothes on, finally. He's standing on the bridge, and everybody's just straight up blaming Q for killing everybody on the planet with their
So am I.
Well, but Q's like, killing who? Planet what? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have bigger problems. You see, I was booted out of the Q continuum.
Oh, shit. Can that happen?
Is this the first mention of the Q continuum?
I never I don't remember.
I don't think we've heard about there being a continuum before.
I always just assumed Q is Q,
Right. Like I thought he was the only one, but now now there might be more?
There's more than one? Oh,
There's
shit.
More? Anyway, he's insisting that he has no powers. Obviously, he has no powers. He's let them put him in these clothes. If he had powers, he would not be wearing these clothes. And I feel like that's a legitimate point.
Side note, it was the director's idea to put him in an outfit slightly smaller.
Oh,
for him.
For the nut hugging that we have to deal with for the whole episode?
Yeah, and it apparently it was a struggle to wear that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Because John Delancey is fit, but you can still tell he's got a girdle on underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, guys. Anyway, nobody believes him that he doesn't have any powers. Everybody's like, okay, whatever. You have been causing chaos in the galaxy. No, wait. He says that the reason he has no powers is because he was accused of causing chaos in the galaxy, and he's been sentenced to be immortal. And everybody's like, okay. And Counselor Troy, bless her, is like, okay, I'll bite. Why? Why immortal? Why here? And Q says that he picked human and he picked this ship because in all the universe, you're the closest thing I have to a friend, Jean-Luc.
And the way Picard wants to throw himself out of an airlock right now is hilarious.
Right. So he's rubbing his forehead. He's got a headache. And this is the origin of the Picard headache meme.
Yes.
It is all over the internet, is this right here. This episode is the origin of many Star Trek memes.
Yeah. Oh, and Dean on Picard stressing Britishly.
Yes. Absolutely. But this moment where Q identifies Jean-Luc Picard as one of his few friends in the entire galaxy will stay the theme of their relationship for the rest of Star Trek.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Eric in chat says the Q continuum was first mentioned in season 1, Hiding Q. Oh. Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is why we keep these people around.
I know.
Everybody in the chat is smarter than us. They just don't have microphones. That's
right. Right.
All right. So Data scans Q, confirms, yeah, he's human. Troy is like, yeah, I sense emotions. He is terrified. And Picard's like, oh my God. Yeah, I know. And Picard's like, oh my God, Q, what the fuck do you want? Q wants sanctuary on the Enterprise. And Picard's like, put the moon back. And Q's like, I cannot do that. I do not have powers. What must I do to convince you people? And then Worf, die. And Q, oh, very clever, Worf. Eat any good books lately?
God damn, Klingons are hardcore.
I love it. But my favorite, Worf says die, camera cuts to Riker and Picard trying not to lose it.
They're trying not to laugh.
Well, Picard's trying harder than Riker. Riker's like, I'm gonna.
The problem is that I think these are the actors trying not to laugh, not so much the characters, right?
Yeah.
You know, so.
But it became character moments because the camera's pointed at you, dudes. Anyway, Picard's like, okay, fine, you're human. You want to be treated like a human? Mr. Worf, take him to the brig.
Nice.
Worf is loving it for like 2 seconds.
Oh, he loves it.
Well, yeah, he loves it until he's having to spend an entire trip to the brig with Q, who will not shut up. But they get into the turbolift. Okay. And I just want to film student nerd out real quick about this shot of this scene in the turbolift.
Okay.
These turbolifts are not large sets.
No.
It is an enclosed space. And at this time, this is 1990, cameras are not small, and neither are camera operators.
Right.
And so there's a rig, maybe there's a person holding it, but Michael Dorn and John Delancey are not small people. This is a cramped space, and yet we still manage to have a steady rotating shot of Q walking along, bitching about all the human stuff that he's got to put up with now, like clothes and food and zits and shit like that. But he's walking along as the camera rotates around this small circular room to get to where Michael Dorn is standing as Worf. And so the precision of that, they had to time specifically when and how John Delancey would take steps. Because there's only so much room. If you get to Worf too soon, then we haven't gotten to his line yet. So it's very precise. There is choreography involved with the camera moving, and Michael Dorn may have had to rotate with the camera until it came time for him to be in his spot. I don't know. That was just a really well done shot.
Yeah, this was a classic style of filming that Alfred Hitchcock would do to convey anxiety. So Q is literally having a crisis, and we're getting to see he's basically thinking out loud the whole time.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. This is one of my favorite scenes. Because Q is just like, oh my God, what the fuck? I should have chosen to be Klingon. I should have done this. I should have done that. What the fuck's going on with me? He's literally in a state, and we've never seen Q like this, and I love
Absolutely not. Worf, though, I love it, does not give a fuck.
Fuck. Don't give a fuck.
All he wants Q to do is shut up.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. Because he's like, oh my God, if you don't like being here so much, then just disappear. And Q is like, I can't disappear. That's what I'm telling you. I don't have any powers. If I had powers, would I have let you lock me in this brig right now? And Worf doesn't care. He locks him up, smirks.
Q says something like, I can't disappear any more than you can win a beauty contest.
Pearl clutch. My God, sir. Worf is beautiful. He's a particularly handsome Klingon.
I know.
As we meet more Klingons, you will all see that this is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, Q has been stored in the brig and is disgruntled about it. All right. Picard and Riker are in Picard's office. They're bitching about Q, how Q is probably doing this moonpocalypse just to fuck with them. But just in case he's not, we still have to actually handle the disaster, right? So they call up the butt-face scientists and they're like, hey, we tried to stop the moon. It didn't work. We're going to try again. Quick reminder, there's 25 hours to get this done.
Oh, shit.
Cool. Suddenly, there's a bright light. And they're like, what the fuck? Or, Picard says, what the devil? And they run out onto the bridge.
Yeah, I said, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. Picard would never. The ship is being scanned by like crazy weird beams that include something called Berthold rays. I'll get to that. The bright light that's scanning the whole ship coalesces down into one little floating glowy ball that bounces around into the brig, hovers over Q, who is asleep, and then disappears. Mysterious.
And I'm assuming, it's more Q bullshit.
Right, exactly. White light to me says it's a Q. And that is definitely something that they're fucking with. So Berthold rays, real quick. I'm not even sure why they got name dropped into this, but okay. So
it sounds like science.
It is a callback to the original series. So back in the original series, there's an episode called This Side of Paradise, which we did not cover on the podcast, where there is a deadly radiation called Berthold rays that can disintegrate living tissue.
Oh.
And the only cure for it is a mind-controlling spore from a flowering plant, blah, blah, blah.
Like you do.
It's a whole thing. Yeah. I think it was a real bones-heavy episode. Luckily, whatever's doing the scan, and we'll get to them, they're using a very low-level diluted version that's mixed in with a broadband scan. So nobody's flesh is being boiled off their bones today.
Nice.
Appreciate that. All right. So, Picard goes to visit Q on the brig, and Picard's like, what the fuck is going on? First it's a moonpocalypse, and now it's random radiation scans. And Q's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm too distracted by this terrifying thing that happened to me where my body got weak and I lost consciousness. And Picard's like, fuck's sake, you fell asleep.
Oh my God. And I'm getting personally attacked now because I also hate sleep, Q. I feel you. I get so frustrated when I have to go to bed.
Speaking as someone who has to take a nap every day, I fucking love sleep. But I do identify with the, why am I weak? Why is my brain stupid? What is happening? Oh, I need a nap. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, so when Picard walks in and Q looks up and says, you've come to apologize. That was an improv. That was an improv line
nice.
That they kept. There's some blooper reels where you can see like Picard walking in and like just starting to laugh. It's because he used that line.
Nice. And also, it gets to a point when you've got the giggles where just looking at the face of the person who made you giggle will set you off. And Patrick Stewart, Jean-Luc Picard, no, but Patrick Stewart is a giggly queen.
Yeah, he is.
And so it's just precious. Okay. Picard's annoyed with Q and he's about to leave, and Q's like, wait. If you let me out, I will help you with the moonpocalypse. I don't have any powers, but I do have a head full of phenomenal cosmic knowledge. So put me in, coach. And Picard's like, fine, but you're going to have to work hard to earn our trust. And then Q says the line that you called out earlier, I'm not worried about that, Jean-Luc. You only dislike me. There are others in the cosmos who truly despise me.
And that's a foreshadow.
It is. So, put a pin in that. You won't have to look at it for long. Picard calls Data in and is like, you, hang out with Q, escort him to engineering. And Picard leaves. And Data is just staring at Q. And Q's like, what the fuck?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Right. And Data's like, I'm just trying to figure out if you're actually human. And Q's like, yeah, I'm human. And Data says, an irony. It means you have achieved in disgrace what I have always aspired to be.
In disgrace.
In disgrace. But this does bring us to the sci-fi conundrum of the day.
I was wondering what it was.
It is an ongoing discussion that will happen throughout the rest of this episode. It is an oldie but a goodie sci-fi conundrum. What does it mean to be human?
Wow.
Is it just having to slop around in a fallible, fucking sleepy mortal meat suit? Or is it just having emotions? Or is there some other ineffable quality that makes for humans? That's what we're going to be exploring today.
I love that.
All right. So, Q and Data are en route to engineering. Q is telling Data that humans are super lame. All they do is wander around the galaxy looking for stuff and they don't even know what they're looking for. They are not worth your envy. And Data says, I don't feel envy. I don't feel anything. I have curiosity like humans, but I will never know what it is like to laugh or cry or any of that. And Q's like, like it literally pulls him up short.
Huh.
Yeah. So remember that moment.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Q's not going to forget it. And I appreciate that. All right. We're at engineering. Geordi is delivering some grade A authentic sci-fi gibberish to Q, who is bent over a computer console and looking at it intently. And he goes, this is remarkable. And Geordi's like, what? You got an idea? And Q goes, no, my back hurts.
And what a personal attack is, y'all. Right now, my neck is recovering from hurting, just being hurt.
His
and
neck, his back, his pussy, and his crack. Yes.
Right. And Q having a hurt back situation. I'm like totally fucking relatable right now, dude.
Right. I love that he's like, I don't know what to say, and they're like, ow. He goes, ow. So cute. Anyway, Data's like, all right, medical help, come down to engineering. Geordi is impatient as fuck with Q because he's on a timetable and millions of people are about to be killed by their own moon. So if we could focus, perhaps, then Q actually gives actual advice. He's a dick about it, but still, he's like, don't look at the symptoms, which is just the moon is crashing. Look at what caused it. He's like, obviously, blah, 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 something cosmic entity phenomenon knocked the moon out of orbit, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, okay. Obviously. So just change the gravity.
Right. Good. Data's like, do you have any suggestions? And Q's like, yeah, just change the gravitational constant of the universe. Oh, is that all? Just be a god. That's your solution.
Yeah, what was our counter for Supreme Being being an asshole?
Oh my god, yes. Dang,
yeah,
Supreme Being. You know,
Jesus.
Just keep that running for this episode.
Yeah.
Ding on the Supreme Being is an asshole counter. Yeah. Anyway, Geordi's like, cool, asshole. I'll just change the laws of gravity. Then he walks off to be all annoyed. Dr. Crusher shows up, and Q comments that she's back from her Starfleet command post, and she's back on the ship.
Back to exile.
Which means Q is following the careers of the crew of the Enterprise.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
He's a total fucking fanboy.
He loves the Enterprise.
He does. He loves them. He loves all of this. And so, yeah, of course he knew. He's a fucking stalker. He's got like a whole fucking Tumblr account where he blogs about them. Like, this is...
Now, y'all, when you're watching the scene, I need you to keep looking at Crusher's face.
I know.
She's so fucking done, and she hasn't even, like, started even talking to him yet. She does not want to be here. She's so annoyed.
You notice she came down herself. She didn't send any of her interns down here to have to deal with this.
No, because why make them suffer?
Exactly. Anyway, so they're bantering a bit. It's wonderful. She is jabbing him in the back because of to help with his back muscle spasm. He does have a muscle spasm. It's legit. But also because he's been such a pain in their backsides for so long. So she's getting a little medical revenge there, and I support her. Yes.
Yeah, can Crusher use that thing on me too? Because I need it right now.
Please.
That back roller thing where it fixes back problems. I need it right now.
If I could I have several joints in my body. I
know, right?
Actually, that'd be great. Dr. Crusher, stick it in me. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, Crusher's crushing it.
She is. She's crushing it. She's a beast. Meanwhile, Geordi figures out a way to change the gravitational constant of the universe because, of course, he does.
Of course he does.
And Q's like, glad I could help. Ow, again, ow. There's an ow, but this time it is my stomach. It is noisy. And Crusher's like, go get some fucking food, you idiot.
And I'm done with you.
I know. So, Q's hungry. So obviously, Data takes Q to 10 forward because there are no replicators in rooms that don't potentially have Guinan in them, apparently.
Look, they're not giving Q his own fucking room, period.
But like, I'm sure even Data has a replicator in his room.
Data's not taking Q to his room.
Okay, that's fair.
It's just, and also I need Guinan to see Q like this.
That's true.
I need that to happen so bad.
I think we all need it. I think maybe there is a level where Data's like, maybe Guinan needs to see this. So
yeah.
Who knows? Anyway, this scene where Data and Q sit down at the bar to discuss how to choose what to eat is my favorite scene in the entire episode.
I love this.
It's just two actors being amazing at what they do. It's just a little thing. They're going back and forth about like, how do you choose what would you eat? And it turns out Data does eat sometimes, like a silicone-based nutrient paste to lube up his gears. So
gross.
But they do essentially boil it down to food selection is determined by mood. And Q's like, well, I'm in a really shitty mood, so what's good for that? And Data's like, well, when Counselor Troy's in a bad mood, she orders chocolate, like chocolate sundaes. Although I do not speak from personal experience, I have seen it have a profound psychological impact. So Q turns to this poor waitress behind the bar and says, I'll have 10 chocolate sundaes.
10?
10. And like, look, for me, y'all, right now it is Shark Week. Super relatable. I too would like, in theory, not in practice, in theory, I too would like 10 chocolate sundaes.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, God.
Just, it's true, though. Getting that comfort food, particularly if you're me, chocolate, does have a profound psychological impact. That is correct.
Yeah.
Food is important. Food is a love language. And sometimes that is just you telling yourself that you love you, you know? And just,
yeah, if I order a shit ton of tacos, I'm probably not in a good mood.
Yeah.
And I need saving.
And I just needed to order them. I'm not necessarily going to eat them all in one sitting. I might eat half of them and then put them in the fridge and come back 10 minutes later. But just so I can feel like maybe I had some self-restraint.
Yeah, but no, if you see me open up the DoorDash and order shit from Taco Bell, I've given up on life for the day and just don't be around me.
Particularly right now. Because
especially right now.
Taco Bell's not the best bet.
Okay, sidebar.
Huh.
Who the fuck eats lettuce at Taco Bell?
It's in the taco.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Unless you get the Supreme.
Yeah. You mean
Ew.
like the good? Yes. If I'm getting a cheesy gordita crunch, there's lettuce in there. You know what? Because the lettuce, bitch, stop. The lettuce, when it's not infected with cyclospora, is the perfect vehicle to mix the sauce with. You get that in, and you put the sauce on the lettuce, and then you got the texture. I'm sorry, you're a plebeian who can't appreciate texture in your tacos.
I'm just like, how redundant is it to have that particular disease in Taco Bell food? I'm like, Taco Bell does not need the help.
Okay, but Taco Bell is our CDC right now because they were the first indicator to us that something was wrong with the food.
Oh my God, you're right, and I'm so depressed right now.
Our first warning sign that there was an outbreak of a parasite on fresh produce was Taco Bell pulling lettuce and tomato and all of the fresh produce from their menus. Okay?
Jesus Christ.
Taco Bell is taking better care of the health of the American population than our own Centers for Disease Control right now. Anyway, y'all support lawyers.
I am over this reality. I can't anymore. That's so depressingly true.
Taco Bell deserves all the credit. And like once this passes, we'll be eating some Taco Bell. I want to like high five them for this because they're fucking taking care of us.
And yet, I still want a Mexican pizza right now.
Right? To be clear, Taco Bell's not taking care of us because they love people. They like money.
No, they don't want to kill their customers either.
Right? They like the money. So
yeah.
Anyway. God, tacos. I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry right now. I know.
This is Q's fault.
Yeah, it is Q's fault.
So
his butt makes me hungry.
He has ordered his 10 chocolate sundaes. Enter Guinan.
Can we spend some time on the outfit, please?
It's a good one, right?
God damn. I don't remember her wearing red very often.
I know, it is a powerful, angry color on her.
Yeah, I have to assume she heard Q. Oh my gosh.
Well, shake it out.
I'm gonna drink some water. Hold on a second.
Yeah, and then say the line again because I don't want to have to edit out your fucking throat boogers.
I know, right? No, that's much better. I have to headcanon that Guinan heard that Q was it was fucked over and shit, and she's like, you know what? I'm putting on my fucking power outfit right now.
Yeah.
She comes in, she's in red, the shoulder pads are rocking, the headdress, everything. I'm just like, mother is mothering right now.
She is. And she is super sassy smug because she has definitely already heard what's up. She knows. And this is just a friendly reminder to all of us that Guinan's species had a centuries-long Cold War with the Q continuum. They hate each other.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right. So they banter and snipe at each other for a quick second. Data tells Guinan the captain and the others are not super convinced that Q is truly human. And Guinan's like, oh, really? She reaches over to the bar and picks up one of the bad date forks.
Right.
Remember these fucking forks?
Yeah.
And then she just stabs Q in the hand with it.
And I'm like, isn't this breaking some laws right now, technically? No one gives a fuck.
She's not a Starfleet officer. She's fine. But yeah, she stabs him. He screams. She's like, he seems human enough to me. I love her.
Oh my God.
Then Q starts going off. He's like, oh my God, that is a dangerous creature that Picard just allows to be loose on the ship. And then Guinan goes off. She's like, you must be so scared right now that you're totally defenseless after centuries of being omnipotent, frightening one race after the other, teasing them like frightened animals, and you enjoying every moment of your victim's fears.
Oof.
And that's super legit. Because, like, that's actually how this motherfucker has lived.
That's exactly what the Q does, yeah.
That's what he does. And he got kicked out of the organization of omnipotent beings for being too much of a pain in the ass.
Love it.
So when she points out that the only way that he can survive now is on the charity of others, this is when I was watching the episode, I realized that's why he picked the Enterprise. Because these specific humans will protect him from his many enemies who will definitely come looking for him now.
They're going to get in line.
Yeah. They're going to fight over their place in line to come and get to, yes, that. Anyway, his 10 Sundays arrive and he's not hungry anymore.
Well, yeah, you got stabbed in the fucking hand.
And these waiters hate him.
Yeah.
And I love that.
They do look nice, though. They look really nice.
The Sundays?
The Sundays? Oh, yeah.
I hope somebody got to eat those.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's brownies involved.
I know.
I'm so hungry. You know what doesn't have cyclosporin on it right now?
Chocolate. Yeah.
Brownies and sundaes would never do that to me. Ever. Fuck you, fruit.
It's good for you, too.
Yeah. All right. So we're on the bridge, and speaking of Q's enemies, a plasma cloud has rolled up on the Enterprise.
What?
Yeah, just a giant space plasma cloud. And they scan it, and it shows that this is probably an intelligent species. It's sending out a beam. It's probably a language, but we've actually never encountered them before. So we have no frame of reference to do a universal translator. We have no idea what they're saying. Knowing how the rest of this episode goes, what they're saying is probably, give us the Q and we'll let you live.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we're here to kill the Q. Exactly. Now, if you all see this episode on the Paramount app, you'll see a souped-up, really nice-looking version of this. Yeah. But the original CG version was literally 1,000 different triangles folded in on each other. Okay. So, Steph, because of that, this creature's a ding on attack by geometry.
Geometry, yes. That remains your best counter ever.
I love it. It's my favorite.
Across all the podcasts we've done. That's the fucking best counter. Amazing. All right. So the plasma cloud is kind of hanging out around the Enterprise, and it goes over to the 10 forward windows. Who has seen this species before, Chris?
Guinan. She's like, oh shit, calamarans? Yeah.
Calamarain.
Calamarains.
Calamarain. Yeah. And you know what we know about calamarains? Nothing. They're a fucking plasma cloud in space.
But we know, because they included the scene with Guinan going, oh shit, like, we know that they're going to be a badass fucking group of aliens, right?
Because Guinan is concerned, but like not in a big way. But she's concerned, then we know. Like, that validates that we should be concerned as well. But like, as far as just like meta knowledge of calamarains, this is the only time we see them. Mm-hmm. There's no like continuing information on them, so whatever. The cloud hovers outside the window, and it's right behind Q, who's moping in 10 forward, and it sends a glowy white ball from before, so that was them scouting and finding him. Love that. It hits Q, it wraps him in a bunch of like white light, and he starts twitching in pain, perhaps. So it's bad. Like, this alien thing is attacking somebody that's on the ship. Geordi has to MacGyver the shields to cut off the torture beam. Q falls down screaming for help, and Guinan gets her moment.
How the mighty have fallen, she says.
As she stands over him in smoke.
She loves this so much.
She is so, like, I see her, she sees me. Mm-hmm. If somebody I hated that much was twitching in agony on the ground, I'd stand over them in smug glory for a little bit,
fuck
too.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And just a reminder, this is why we're not going to be Federation officers.
Guinan's not a Federation officer either.
No, she's not.
The Federation officer in the room, Data, was trying to help him.
Yeah.
Was like trying to grab him and pull him out of the beam and stuff. So anyway, commercial break, and we're back. We're in a meeting in the conference room to talk with Q about the giant angry cloud outside that wants to kill him. We need to discuss that. And Picard immediately, what did you do to them? No benefit of no doubt. Definitely Q did something. And Q's like, nothing grotesque. Dude, that's your bar for grotesquerie. And
he goes on to say, they just have no sense of humor, a quality you understand, Riker.
Right, exactly. But he does admit to tormenting them, and he drops this line here that dropped my pants. He goes, one creature's torment is another creature's delight.
Oh my.
Sir.
Girl.
Stop. Don't stop, but stop. John Delancey. I don't have any pure thoughts about that. That was a good moment.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the Calamarains are here. They're definitely after him. He deserves it. And Riker's like, okay, let's turn him over to them. And,
Yeah.
and Q's like, ha 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 ha. I thought you didn't have a sense of humor. And Riker's like, I'm serious.
No, I'm not joking.
I mean it. Where we want to hand you over. So,
Yeah.
but Picard is sitting there and he's watching Q the whole time. And he's like, oh my God, this is why you're here. You're here because you knew that your enemies would come look for you and you could make us protect you.
Yeah.
And Q totally admits it. He's like, yeah, no, humans are stupid. You guys, like, you have all of this empathy and desire to help people and stuff. And Picard and Riker are both, fuck that. We are dropping you off at the nearest starbase. I'm not spending the rest of my life protecting you from people who deserve a chance to hit you. Okay? That's not a thing.
They're so mad. They're so angry. They just want to fucking throw Q out the airlock so bad.
Yeah.
But
And I feel like that's legit at this point.
And justified, by the way.
Yeah.
Completely justified. But the person in the room with no emotion, pure logic, pragmatic all the way, Data goes, well, actually, Q's knowledge is quite valuable in helping us with this moon thing.
Yeah. He actually did help earlier.
Yeah.
And Q's like, see, I could join the crew. I could be super helpful. See?
And the way I saw Riker and Picard's face, just like, ugh.
Exactly. Because Data's a better person than everybody in the room right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even Troy's like, you seem to have an advocate for you, Q. She's so annoyed. She's so annoyed too. Like, I love it.
Oh, it's good. So, fine. Picard calls Geordi and confirms that, yes, Q was helpful. So, okay. Data, take Q to engineering. We have 14 minutes to do something about the moonpocalypse. But it's not like 14 minutes until the moon hits the planet. It's 14 minutes until the moon reaches its perigee, which is a word I had to look up because they use it a lot. Okay? So there's perigee and apogee. These are two opposing terms. Apogee is when an orbiting body is at its farthest point from, like, the planet. Perigee is when it's at its closest. And for some reason, the only thing they can do to stop it from crashing into the Earth is to wait for it to get as close as possible to the planet, to Brielle 4.
I don't like that.
I mean, and it adds an extra layer of tension because that means the Enterprise will have to get into the upper atmosphere, and bad things happen when ships named Enterprise get into atmospheres. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Data and Q are on their way to engineering again. Q is bitching. He's like, Picard thinks I can't cut it on his crew, but I can do anything that his little trained minions can do. And Data's like, I'm pretty sure the captain knows that. He just also thinks you're going to be a dick to his little trained minions.
Yeah.
And, like, that point has already been proven. He has been a dick. And then, though, so fucking help me, Data starts giving Q tips on how to deal with humans. And I just want these two to have their own show.
Where is the Data and Q show?
Right.
I need this to happen. And you best believe I've had many of fantasies in my head about those two.
I need to check AO3. See if we got some good slash fic out there. I'm just saying.
I've seen video of it out there. I don't know if it's still up, but like
seen video of these two fucking?
I wish. No,
Right?
but the actors did a karaoke thing at some convention.
Nice.
And it's like these two in real life have like just natural friend chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fucking fun. And so if you can find it on YouTube, I think I saw it and it was hilarious.
I hope they get John Delancey on their podcast. Y'all, if you haven't checked it out,
Their podcast is so good.
Jonathan Frakes and Brent Spiner have a podcast called Dropping Names, where they have people on and they talk, and so it's a really entertaining podcast. They're so charming. Jonathan Frakes cannot go 2 sentences without saying fuck, and I love that. And Brent Spiner has worked so much. He's the one who's dropping the names 90% of the time, because he's worked so often with so many people. So it's really, really good. It's an excellent podcast. If you get tired of listening to us, listen to people who have actually like done the work and stuff. So.
Yeah. My only criticism of that podcast, one of those podcasts we have to pay attention because they're that good.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good information, stories being told. And so I think an episode with John Delancey would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back into the episode, we're on the bridge. Picard is consulting with the Brielle 4 butt-faced scientists, and they're like, it's already really bad down here on the planet. Oh my god, urgency. It's time to do Geordi's big gravity thing. to do something about the moon, right? But of course, right then, the Calamarians, not Calamarians, that's Star Wars.
Oh my God.
Calamarains thing. It's powering up, so they're going to have to lower their shields to do the gravitational thing, even though this malevolent energy cloud outside is powering up to do something. We should be fine, though. It's fine, I'm sure. We have to do the gravity thing now.
Yeah, they have to save the people.
Yeah. Okay, so in engineering, Q walks in to go help with this whole situation and immediately starts trying to boss people around. And Geordi's like, simmer the fuck down, dude. Your job is to sit down over here and manually control some sci-fi gibberish, okay? And Q's like, I'm literally 1 billion times smarter than you. And Geordi fucking snaps. He's like, Q, get to the controls or get the hell out of here. And I like spicy Geordi.
I was like, ooh, my Geordi.
Tell me more.
I loved Q's reaction to this. He fucking pouts like a bitch.
Like a little toddler who's been put in time out. He just slumps over and sits down, pushing buttons. I love it.
And who does he think he is? Blah, blah, blah.
I know, he's so crazy. And like Geordi's done with him. He's like, Data, fucking deal with him. And he goes to do his job. And I love it. Okay, so the Enterprise starts doing the big gravity moon apocalypse thing. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that Q's being a pouty little bitch. But it's working and the moon is moving. But oh no, right then, the Calamarains are attacking the ship. And it starts pushing the Enterprise into the atmosphere. Oh shit. The beam from the Calamarains gets into engineering. They're attacking Q and like dragging him up into the air. Data, of course, leaps to help him and grabs onto Q to rescue him from this whole situation. The ship has to do, it can either do shields to protect Q or move the moon, but not both. Oh no, what do we do? Q's being pulled into the air. Data is being electrocuted. It's super bad. Geordi turns on the shields and saves them both. They hit the ground twitching.
And Data's fucked up.
Super fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so that was kind of a lot. Now we're in sickbay. And I love it. It's so cute that this ship, when something bad happens to Data, they take him to sickbay. Because he's a person.
He's a person. He's a sentient being.
Yeah, they're not just going to like leave him in engineering.
Yeah.
You take him to sickbay because he's a people and we want to take care of him. I love that.
Right. I laughed my ass off in his one scene so much because like everybody's like around Data, like, oh my God, is he okay? You know, whatever. And Q's like, well, I'm fine. I didn't die. Like, what?
Right, exactly. Everyone's fussing over Data, and Q's like, I got hurt a little bit too, but I lived. And Picard is like, you selfish prick. He saved your life. And you can see Q is being all like dismissive and tough and standoffish about it. But John Delancey's so good. He's definitely very self-defensive. His body language is like folded arms and stuff. He's legitimately concerned. Something about this really bothers him. And we'll get to it. We do get a super cool shot with Data with the panel on his head open.
Yeah.
Kid me loved these moments where you could like see that he was really an android. And like, obviously it's makeup. It's a little electric panel with some blinky lights and stuff. I love a good Data internal circuitry moment. Those are really fun for me. Anyway, Crusher gets annoyed and kicks everybody out, including Q. Riker loiters behind to chat up Geordi about trying the moon thing again, and Geordi's like, sure, but we have to drop the shields to do it, and the Calamarains will attack again. He says, Commander, he's not worth it. Damn, Geordi.
Damn.
That's not very Starfleet officer of you.
But he's fucking done.
Yeah.
He's fucking done. His best friend just got fucked up because of Q.
Yeah. And also, it's the needs of the many moment. There's a whole planet full of people down there who are in capital D danger, but we have to keep protecting this one asshole who has only ever done harm? Sure. So I think that's probably like another sci-fi conundrum for this day.
Ooh, this like, too. Oh, wow.
It's like, it's the needs of the many and the needs of the few. And is somebody worth protecting even if they're fucking horrible? And we will see that the answer to that is yes. Even if you don't like it, even if it goes against your better judgment, and you do everything in your power to try and save them. Picard will answer that later, but we'll get to it. Okay. Speaking of Picard, we're in his office. He's trying to sip on some Earl Grey hot, maybe calm his nerves a little bit. Q just fucking walks right in. Okay.
And sits on his fucking desk. What?
Yes. So rude.
God damn.
And Q's like, okay, so you're right. I am super selfish, but in my defense, it has always worked for me.
Right. Because I'm an omnipotent being, so...
Yeah. And also in my defense, I have literally never been in mortal danger before, and I could have died, and no one would have missed me. And Picard very tactfully says nothing to that. So...
He just holds his tea and looks at him.
Yeah, because it's true.
Which is British for "fuck you."
Yeah. Oh man, it's like we might need a Picard reads a bitch to filth Britishly, because that's what that was. That silent moment holding a cup of tea was reading him to filth Britishly.
It was deafening.
I'm adding it. I'm adding it right now.
There we go.
Picard reads a bitch to filth
Britishly.
All right. So Q is just thinking out loud at this point about how Data definitely sacrificed himself for him to save him. And he's like, why? And Picard says, that is his special nature. He learned the lessons of humanity well. And Q goes, when I ask myself if I would have done the same for him, and I am forced to answer no, I feel ashamed.
Wow.
What is this? Has Q ever felt shame ever in his very, very long existence?
Probably not.
I don't think so. Picard, though, literally rolls his eyes. He's like, dude, I don't want to hear it. I will not absolve you. All you've ever done is bring misery to my ship and my crew. And he's not even sure if this isn't all just another stupid Q joke. And Q's like, yeah, it's a joke, all right. It's a joke on me. He says, as I learn more and more what it is to be human, I am more and more convinced that I would never make a good one. I don't have what it takes. Without my powers, I'm frightened of everything. I'm a coward, and I'm miserable, and I can't go on this way.
Wow.
And then he just walks out. And Picard just sips his tea like, that was weird.
Meh. Yeah, Picard's like, whatever, bitch.
Right.
I want to call out something with Q.
Yeah.
He hasn't been mortal maybe a day.
Yeah, and he's already done.
And he's already achieving all this like emotional intelligence so quickly.
And that's some
like,
shit.
Man, can we pay attention, please? Even the supreme being like Q,
right,
when they're humbled, can start learning things and become emotionally aware. Why can't you do it?
Right. And like, I get that we're operating, but this is actually real time for them. This is like 20 hours. 20 some odd hours. So yeah, like a day.
Yeah.
And it's been a really intense day. But yeah, he's using that IQ of 2005 to really process some personal growth here. And I love that. You're not, and there are specific people in my life that I'm speaking to right now. You're not too smart to grow as a person. Okay?
Amen.
Your intelligence does not disqualify you from emotional reflection on
Hell
yourself. And growth and change.
Wait, are you talking to me? Because fuck you. Okay.
I would never accuse you of being too smart to grow and change. I love you.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, God, that hurts so much.
Oh, no, did that hurt your neck? I'm sorry.
Oh, it was good. It was worth it. It was worth it.
Okay. So,
good.
Q is in a state, and he is, like, if he was anybody else, this would be some red flags, the way he's talking. Okay?
Yeah.
Just saying. So we're back in sickbay. Q walks in. Data is sitting up now, which is progress, but he can't talk. They're still recalibrating his vocal matrix. So Q leans in and tells Data that there are creatures in this universe who would envy Data for his ability to feel nothing. And even while Data himself is striving to have these ridiculous human qualities, Q says, if it means anything to you, you're a better human than I. And he walks out.
Wow.
Right. Red flags, red flags, red flags. Q has just admitted that someone is better at anything than him.
That's a big red flag.
Yeah. He's going to go do something stupid. That's what I'm thinking at this point. So yeah, Q goes right to a turbo lift and takes it to the shuttle bay. On the bridge, they see an unscheduled shuttle being launched. What the fuck? They call it the shuttle. It's Q.
Wait. So we can just walk down to the shuttle bay?
Yeah.
Get into a shuttle and leave?
With no phenomenal cosmic powers, you can just steal a shuttle.
What?
You know what? Fast and Furious, Star Trek, okay? We're just going to go with it.
Okay, this is one thing that Star Wars and Star Trek have in common. No one locks their fucking doors.
No one locks the fucking ship.
Like, what the fuck, y'all?
Like, it's like everybody's Canada, and we don't lock doors around here.
There's not even a password?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
And you know that there's, like, crew in the shuttle bay. They're like, oh, there's that guy.
Yeah.
He's getting in a shuttle. Look at him go. Like, what?
Yeah, they're not doing anything. Because it's fucking cute. They're like, whatever.
Yeah, he'll be fine. And he's not fine. He's out there in this shuttle. He's like, don't try to talk me out of it. He is 1,000% flying out there to draw the Calamarain away from the Enterprise.
Yeah.
And the Enterprise is trying to rescue him, but he doesn't want to be rescued, and they don't give a fuck. They're going to keep trying. Meanwhile, the angry Calamarain cloud is chasing after the shuttle. Picard's like, ugh, fine. And he orders the transporter room to beam the shuttle back into its bay. And Riker gives Picard a look, and Picard goes, it's a perfectly good shuttlecraft. Except, no, they can't beam it back. What? Is it the Calamarains interfering? No, we have no idea why. We can't beam it back. We also can't extend our shields around it. And we can't use a tractor beam to pull it back. Nothing is working.
Nothing's working.
What the fuck is going on? Cut to the shuttle. There's Q. And suddenly we hear another voice say, not bad, Q. Not great, but not bad.
Huh?
A dude steps through the shuttle wall into the shuttle with him. It's another Q.
Wearing the same fucking outfit.
Yes.
And I know that actor. It's that guy.
Yes. Okay. Uncredited in this episode. Q2, as he is referred to in the script. Because though they are all named Q, you can't do that in a script. That's just going to be confusing.
Yeah. It's so confusing.
So Q2 is being played by Corbin Benson. And we're going to talk about Corbin Benson because he's kind of a big fucking deal. Okay.
He's so hot.
And he's very pretty. So Corbin Benson was born in 1954 in North Hollywood to an actress mother and a TV film producer father. This was always going to be his life.
Yep.
He went to UCLA for a law degree, but ended up graduating with a bachelor's in theater and a master's in playwriting.
Go figure.
So he is a very prolific stage actor, screenwriter, producer, director. But let's just focus on his multiple award-winning and nominating 280 credit scene acting resume that dates back to 1967. Okay? Sure. As for movies, you can see Corbin Benson in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer. In Major League with Charlie Sheen and Tom Berenger and all of the sequels.
Yep.
So that's fun. This fucking weird baseball movie series just held all of our dads in a vice grip.
Well, and also my grandmother, for some reason, that was like one of her favorite movies. And I'm like, really? Like, my grandmother had...
That was before Charlie Sheen lost his mind. He was hot back then.
Yeah, for sure. It's so funny that my grandmother would have, like, blues... the Blues Brothers and these movies were her favorite to watch.
Nice. Your grandmother was such a beast.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. All right. He was also in The Great White Hype with Samuel L. Jackson, Jeff Goldblum, and Damon Wayans, which I had never heard of and now need to watch.
Really? Yeah.
And he is the title character in a series of B-movie horror films, The Dentist, The Dentist 2, and the spin-off, The Plastic Surgeon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's also in a fuck ton of TV movies with names like Love Can Be Murder and I Know My Son Is Alive and Tails You Live, Heads You're Dead and Space Jacked and Confessions of a Go-Go Girl. I love TV movies.
I know, right?
They're so fun. As far as TV, he's in everything.
Everything.
He's just it. He did do one episode of Boston Legal with William Shatner, but for his TV resume, I'm just going to give you his multi-episode runs on shows, okay?
Yep.
Okay. He's in 2 episodes of The West Wing, 4 episodes of The Glades, 4 episodes of The Punisher, 4 episodes of The Curse, 7 episodes of City on a Hill with Kevin Bacon and Aldous Hodge, which I had not heard of.
What?
And now need to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 episodes of Duster, 8 episodes of Jag, 12 episodes of Cuts, 14 episodes of General Hospital, 15 episodes of The Resident, 17 episodes of The Cape, 22 episodes of The Young and the Restless, 27 episodes of Ryan's Hope, 120 episodes of Psych, and 2 movies. He plays the dude's dad.
Yeah.
And 171 episodes of L.A. Law, a performance which got him multiple nominations for Emmys and a job hosting Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
He is Corbin Benson, currently in 10 episodes and running of a show called Your Friends and Neighbors, starring John Hamm, Amanda Peet, and Olivia Munn.
I just saw him. I'm doing a Grace and Frankie rewatch.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And he is, for those of y'all that know that show, he is Dr. Handsome.
Nice. He's very handsome.
He is very handsome.
He really is. All right. So, getting back into the episode, Q2 has arrived and is hanging out in the shuttle with Q. Q2 is so amazing and so instantly charming and animated and fun to watch. I think this is just how Qs are.
They're all assholes to each other? Sure.
They're all just like really, they're these like malignant, charming narcissists, you know? Like, damn it. Fucking psychopaths with their superficial charm.
Right.
Anyway, we find out that Q2 is the one who got our Q kicked out of the continuum because Q2 can't go anywhere in the universe right now without somebody hating him because they already dealt with Q. So,
nice.
I love it. Anyway, he's sick of that shit. But he's been watching over human Q to make sure he doesn't still find some way to cause trouble even now. And he's like, look, these humans, you picked good because they're still trying to save you. They're trying to save you right now from the Calamarains who are trying to kill you right now. But I stopped it because you're doing a selfless right now. And he's so annoyed that, that our Q is doing a selfless act. Because the Calamarains were about to destroy the Enterprise and kill everybody on board. And by doing so, destroy an entire planet below just to get to Q.
Yep.
And that's why Q is in the shuttle. He is very deliberately taking his one mortal little body in a shuttle out away from the ship to lure the Calamarains away. He's doing a hero.
Yeah.
He's saving everybody. And yes, that is a selfless act. And Q2's like, if I have to go back to the continuum and report that you did a selfless hero thing, I'm never going to hear the end of it. It's going to be questions and interrogations and reports for millennia about this. So no, fine. Here, have your powers back.
Nice.
Here. And so he does. He gets his power back. But what's the first thing Q does when he gets his powers back?
I don't remember. Well, doesn't he fuck with the aliens immediately?
He does. He gives himself a Starfleet uniform, and then he shrinks the Calamarains down to fit in the palm of his hand and threatens to kill them.
Yep, of course he does. Of course he does.
Maybe we haven't grown that much in the course of a day.
Look, if someone's trying to fucking come for me like that, you best put you. Oh shit. Well, no, that works too. Either way,
you said come.
Yeah, I'm gonna shrink them down to the palm of my hand and like threaten to destroy them. Of course I am.
Absolutely. Again, that's why we're not Starfleet officers.
Yeah, neither is Q.
Yeah.
Despite the uniform.
But anyway, yeah, he's threatening to kill the teeny tiny Calamarain now, and Q2 pokes his head through the wall and is like, "Hey," and Q's like, "I was just checking, see if you were still watching."
There.
Anyway, he lets them go. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So back on the bridge, Data's like, Captain, the Calamarain and the shuttle are gone. And Picard's like, well, I guess that's the end of Q. Except no. We get a flash of Q light, and there is Q with a full 3-piece mariachi band with him, and he goes, "Au contraire, mon capitaine, he's back!" And they start playing music, and he's dancing, and he's got a trumpet, and this is, it's iconic. This is iconic. Forever. This is my favorite GIF to respond with on social media, is Q with the mariachi band. I fucking love it.
So, Steph, would you like to know about the mariachi band?
I would love to hear this.
So their official name is the Mariachi Band. They were discovered at a Mexican restaurant called El Presidente, which is honestly my favorite Mexican restaurant in the fucking world. It is so fucking good and delicious. They were discovered because there was a movie called La Bamba where they were looking for musicians of all shapes and sizes to come on board, and they were recruited.
Nice.
Now, according to old SAG rules, for some reason, they're actually classified as a recording artist, so they're not actors. Okay, and this is according to old rules. By today's standards, they would be members of SAG.
Right.
They do have in their contract, anytime they appear in any production and they play music, they have to record their music and use that as the final version in whatever show they're in. Okay. I don't know. It's a weird quirk, but they've been in La Bamba. They've been in Back to the Future. They've been in the background. They've been in shows like 90210, Melrose Place. You know, like they're all over the place. So the song they usually play is a song called La Paloma. It's a 19th century Spanish language tune. You know the song if you're an Elvis Presley fan. He did a cover of it, an English version of it called No More. Steph, it was a fucking hoot to like find out that this band was discovered at my favorite Mexican restaurant. So,
that's cool.
unfortunately, most members of this group have passed away, but they're awesome.
Well, how fucking legendary! I love that. And then just there they are, just La Palomaing it up.
Well, it was like in this era, if it's like we need a mariachi band, let's get the mariachi band,
right?
And that's it.
Yeah, there you go. They've proven they can work. Just get them.
Yeah, just get them real quick.
I fucking love it. And filming this, by the way, it's so wacky. And they had to change the framing and the blocking on this scene so much because nobody could keep it together.
No.
Nobody. When he first appears, you can see Worf, like, braces his hands and puts his head down, and it looks like he's just like, fucking Q. No, that's Michael Dorn fucking losing it.
He's laughing his ass off.
He can't. He's like, they can't see my face right now. Worf doesn't laugh. He can't do this. It's so good. It's so fucking wacky. And just congratulations to everyone who did manage to hold it together.
I don't know how you did. I could not have handled it.
It's so fucking fun. Anyway, yay, he's Q again. And he starts handing out Q party favors, like the cigars that he pops into Riker and Picard's mouths. I like that Riker definitely knows how to have a cigar in his mouth, and Picard does not.
I know. God bless him. God bless him. He summons women around Riker.
Yeah, there's so much side boob.
There's so much boob.
Yeah.
And Riker's like so annoyed, and Q's like, oh, you know what? But you before the beard would have loved this. And I fucking love that line.
And Riker was like, excuse me? He was so offended.
Q calling him a slut?
He doesn't. Well, he could, yes. He was sluttier before the beard. He really was.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
So because he doesn't want the women, Q sends them over to Worf, and Worf is like, all right.
Yeah, Worf's like, that's fine.
Sure. It's a bunch of fucking mess. Picard is at his goddamn limit. He actually yells at him and goes, Q! And Q's like, but I feel like celebrating. And Picard's like, I don't.
I really don't right now.
I love shouty Picard. He gets so rarely pushed to this limit.
Oh my God.
It's only Q that can do this, and I fucking love it. Just, Anyway, Picard's like, fine. Not Picard. Q. Q's like, fine. And he sends away the mariachis, and he's like, I just wanted to express my gratitude to everyone for everything. And he says, but before I go, there's a debt I wish to repay to my professor of the humanities. And he goes over to Data, and Data's like, whoa, you are not turning me human.
He's like, why would I do that to you? Oh my gosh, no.
He's like, no, I actually like you. I would never do that to you. But he's like, I'm just going to give you a little going away present. And then, boof, Q bamfs away, and Data starts laughing. And Brent Spiner is so fucking brilliant. The way he plays this, it's like, it's a surprise. Like, Data is surprised at the sound that is bubbling up out of him. Mm-hmm. But he's just really sort of overcome with the joy of it. And Q gave him the gift of laughing, which was something that he said towards the beginning of the episode was something he would never experience.
And I'm glad there was a quick shot of Troy in the middle of this, because like her eyes are sparkling. She realizes what he's experiencing for the first time, and it's a beautiful moment.
It's so sweet. Everybody is reacting to it in their own way because it's like, but nobody's concerned because it's just so novel that this is Data, particularly sitting in that chair for the rest of forever. Is he's going to have these weird human moments, and you can just see the bridge crew behind him going, "The fuck,"
right?
Like the Life Form song. That's Anyway, so hooray. Data is laughing. They're like, why are you laughing? And he has no idea. It just kind of happened, and we move on. The Brielle 4 butt-face scientists call, and they're like, oh my God, Picard, you did it. And he's like, I did what? And they're like, you fixed the moon. It's back in its orbit. Thank you. Click. Okay.
Q fixed it.
Thanks, Q. Data scans, and the moon's all better. Moon apocalypse averted. And Picard's like, okay. let's go. we're gonna leave now.
We're just gonna leave. We need to get to a space station right now and have some leave.
I need some shore leave. I need a stiff drink. But he sits down and he says, well, maybe there's a residue of humanity in Q left after all. And he holds up his hand to do the engage gesture, but surprise, a lit cigar appears in his hand, and Q's face is floating in the smoke, and he says, don't bet on it, Picard. The end! Dun, 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 dun.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Was this my favorite episode we've covered so far? Yes.
Yes. Much needed escape from everything that's going on right now, but also like, and so it's fun, given what you said earlier about like the mood of the cast and everybody going into this production.
Yeah.
Like we kind of get to have that experience watching this episode.
You can feel all the actors releasing all this energy, you know? It's fantastic.
There's just like a grand relaxation that happens there. And so that also like helped feed my own catharsis and escapism from, you know, the horrors in watching this episode. And that is kind of what makes this show timeless.
Yeah.
Is moments like this. And it's just so good. John Delancey, what a fucking gift he is.
And I was telling Steph this, one thing you will notice with this episode, there's so much more dialogue. Like there's like 40% more dialogue in this episode on average than the rest of the season. Mm-hmm. So like it was a lot for us to research and cover, and
I speed ran this because all of the dialogue is so fucking good. Everybody is on their A game in this one. It's so good, but there's so much of it. It is the talkiest episode, I swear to God. But it's so good. Like, it doesn't feel like it. There are episodes where it's like, my God, we're still talking.
Yeah,
like,
or
really?
They're obviously trying to fill time.
Right. But this, like, not a moment was wasted. And not only was it a lot more dialogue, John Delancey talks so fast.
Oh, I know.
So they're really packing it in there. Like, it was a very busy but super fucking fun episode.
Yeah, I always remember the episodes where he shows up on the West Wing, and it's like his way of talking is matched fully by the Sorkin of it all.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. No, it is a perfect match for that.
Yeah,
because Sorkin is always like, go, 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 walk and talk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, looking through my notes, see if we have anything that I missed. No, we covered all of my points. Do you have anything else for Season 3, Episode 13, Deja Q?
Nope.
All right. So then next time, in 2 weeks, because we're back to our regular production schedule.
Yep.
We're doing the alternating weeks. Dark Side Divas is next week. So in 2 weeks, we will talk about Season 3, Episode 14, A Matter of Perspective.
And I don't remember this episode.
Me neither.
Great.
So I have no opinion about it at this
The episode's going to have a lot to follow.
Good fucking luck. Can you imagine? I bet they do have a tendency when they have an amazing episode like this one to follow it up with kind of a stinker.
Yeah.
Just kind of like hide it in the shadow of the really good one so we can move on. You know? So we'll see. I don't know. I don't remember the episode at all, but we'll see what happens. Okay. This actually went a lot faster than I thought it would. Do you want to vamp some more? Anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Talk about the glorious...
I'm gonna get some tacos.
The glorious expanse of John Delancey's bare hip. That was nice. He's so dreamy. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying more nude scenes. Give me more nude.
Yeah, more nudity in Star Trek, please.
Yeah, good stuff.
I don't care about children.
Fuck them kids. Okay.
Fuck them kids. You know what? I just realized something. I do want to talk about one thing. Where is Wesley?
He did not need to be here for Naked Q time.
I guess not.
This is a no Wesley episode.
Yeah, that's weird though, isn't it?
I don't know. I think maybe it's all for the best that we don't have Wesley, who is like I know this isn't why they did it. They probably just did it because they didn't have anywhere to fit in Wesley specific shit in this episode, right? But in the meta knowledge of the timeline and the stories of this galaxy, Wesley is a budding cosmic entity. So maybe we don't have him cross paths with Q too much.
Yeah. Okay,
because
interesting.
That seed is still there. So I very much doubt that was in any way the intention of the people making this. This was probably just a production concern. Maybe he had another project. Maybe they didn't want to have to pay Will Wheaton's salary when they also have to pay John Delancey.
Right. Also,
shit like
Will
that.
probably had a movie he was filming because he was filming movies on the side outside of the show. So
Yeah. He was a busy actor, and but not necessarily happily. If you want to find out about that, he has an autobiography out there with all that information in it. But yeah, I think I like the idea that from a meta perspective, maybe we don't let Q get wind of what Wesley is going to become.
probably for the best.
Yeah.
I agree with Bianca. Also, Silver Fox, John Delancey, and Picard was so amazing.
Oh my God!
I mean,
that was the best, horniest jump scare. Good God!
Horniest jump scare. Dennis, I don't think I've seen you in chat before. Anyone ever suggest a Trek Culture Holodeck Divas crossover? They do ups and downs of episodes. I hate to say this out loud, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, and me neither.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But I can look into it.
Yeah, I when it comes to other content creators, Steph and I are becoming very careful with that.
We have been so we're very, very careful.
Yeah, I also, like you can ask my friend Charles from Ghost Squadron Gaze. I don't like nerds. I'm joking.
Yeah. All right. So then I think we're done here, and we should outro.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go.
Yes? Okay. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to whatever this hot mess has been today.
It was great.
I mean, I had fun, so I guess
Yeah.
that's the important part.
Yeah.
Anyway, we appreciate that. We appreciate you. If you want to hang out with us in between episodes, you totally can. We're on all the social medias except for fucking Twitter. Particularly Threads. That's kind of where I'm at between Threads and TikTok.
Jesus.
Those are my primary haunts these days. But you can find us as at Darkside Divas. Yeah, that's not the name of this show. You're correct about that. That's the name of our original show, Darkside Divas. It was here first. It got the ats. What are you going to do? At Darkside Divas.
Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our podcast. Please leave a review. Please tell your friends about us. Please! Also, we do have a swag store, redbubble.com/official divas, where you can buy t-shirts, stickers, mugs, etc. of our show logos and the funny shit that we say. We do have a YouTube channel, also under the Dark Side Divas umbrella. Just do a search and subscribe there. Steph and I are doing more content there. She's been dragging me through the Temple of Shar on our Baldur's Gate playthrough. I'm still not sure why we're there. And then also we have Patreon, patreon.com/Divas Podcast. For just $5 a month, you can have access to special content that we're doing more of, unedited video versions of our shows, and you can attend our live recordings and have access to the best Discord community in the squadron.
It's all true.
And that's it.
Okay, we say goodbye then. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Nice. It didn't crash, everybody.
Hey, speaking of extra content, y'all, we're going to make some announcements very soon of some of the next stuff we're doing. Steph,
I would be surprised to hear this too. Tell me more.
I know. My life is changing the deeper I get into Ice Planet Barbarians. So the word
You're gonna
plunging
learn some stuff about yourself.
Yeah, the word plunging is used in ways I never thought of before. So yeah. So look, we'll talk about that soon. Also, Steph, did you know that there's an anniversary, a very important anniversary coming up? We talk about the movie all the time. In fact, we mentioned it on the show already. Fast and Furious.
There's an anniversary?
Yeah, there's a big one.
Cool. I'm glad we're talking about. I need to pee. Can we go?
Okay.
Can we
but
go?
Anyway, we'll talk more about that in the future, y'all. Steph needs to pee.
I do.
And I need to eat a taco. Speaking of Ice Planet Barbarians. Okay. Anyway, I'll end it there.
Oh, it's because they eat box.